my name's Farman, and welcome back to the West Coast episode 4, I think. I can't remember. Yeah, I think it is episode 4. So, we're back. 2 fields, both baled. All bales have been sold out of that one. We made a good couple of grand. So I've put the Merlot up here, next to the combine, just to keep it out of the way. We are going to be buying a new tractor. And the reason that we can do this is because, where are we looking? Here. So the prices are slowly coming up for these 2 crops. So the next crop we're going to sell is that one, which is Clifftop Farm, which I am not too sure where exactly that is. Now, understandably, it's got to be on a cliff somewhere, but Clifftop Farm is the orange ring. There we go. And apparently you can sell it there. It's a bit of a long drive to go. All of these are going up in price, so we may get the trailer out and a course-play course going. But the next piece of equipment we are going to be selling... Now, I've somehow got to remember how to turn these off. I can see my time scale was on. So the next piece of kit we're going to be buying is another tractor. Now, a couple of people have been sending me Snapchats saying they want to see the 7810 or the Fiat. So I'm going to buy the 7810, which I've got the one with IC. I got it off a friend, which I can't give out, but meh. So we're not going to attach it in a loader. We're going to put it... I don't know why the fucked one gives it so much. It costs so much. We'll just get a turbo one. Won't put wide tyres on it because it looks a bit funny with wide tyres. So there we go. We've got 69k. So the trailer that we were running, which was a Red Rock, we're going to sell that. Because some new trailers have come out. Hopefully I've got them installed. Please tell me I've put them in. Yes, so we're going to be buying a West grain trailer and the West silage trailer for when we do some silage. So we'll be buying them. Also, the next couple of... We need to buy some more cattle stuff. Well, actually, we need to get some crops in the field, in the ground. So we're going to get the T7 out today with the seeder on and fill it up and, you know, get that going. But let's go pick up our new bit of kit. So the bales, I just want to quickly show you this. The bales have been stacked here. So there's a fair few bales. These will do for now. So we'll buy a couple of cows later on. I want to get some grass bales up here before we buy any cows. And I want a bit more money before we buy some cows. Because I want to go for about 20 to start with. To actually make it worthwhile. I'll put the bale trailer there for the time being. So let's try and find... So I've also parked this here as well, just out of the way. Which is actually our most worked tractor, I think. So here we are, a Ford 7810 with IC. Now you can change the exhaust to a turbo, to a straight pipe, or that one. We're going to keep the wings on it. Now it has openable roof and side panel, and the window. If I can find the one on the window, which isn't that side. There it is. Yeah, it's all the way out. So let's fold that in. Now it does leave a bit of smoke behind it, so we'll quickly attach up to this. Now for the drive control, I don't know what version of drive control this. It was one I got off a server because I needed it to join. Wow, that needs to be a bit closer. But it gives the tractor so it can roll around and stuff. Now it's got dual beacons on, and there's no beacon on the back of this, which is fine. You know, we can just run it like this. So we'll just have to make a bit of a... I think we'll have to go for it. Steady on, steady on. Now this pillar is right in the way because of where the camera sits. So we're just going to have to make a bit of a break for it. So we're going to run this back. And then we're going to get the seeder out, because this trailer is going to live at the arable, but this tractor is actually going to live at the cow farm. Because I actually know this tractor is going to live at the arable yard for now. I am going to use it quite a lot. I do love it. It is such a nice mod. Such a nice tractor as well. But yeah, we're going to get the seeder out. I think in field 50 we're going to put soybean. Field 40 we're going to put canola, and then we're going to put barley in field 10, which was an OSR field. I'm going to keep mixing the crops up. So they're different crops each time. I'm not going to sell any crop yet, because if the great demand comes on and I'm off screen but I'm waiting for stuff to happen, I will probably set up a course and get a good chunk of it sold, if not all of it, and that will be it. You know, that's the way it's going to be. So if you wanted, so if it happens and I'm off camera but I'm doing stuff, or you know, stuff's happening and I need to wait for it to happen before I can record the next video, then I will just sell it off camera just to speed it up a bit. So where are we going to put the west trailer? Now the red rock was parked in there, but it looked a bit weird there. What the fuck are you doing? You're moving. That header trailer's moving. So let's just put it in. Spin it round. I'm going to put it in the end one here. Oh, I can't see. Can't see. But it does look a nice little outfit, you know, with that trailer on. Now, of course, it is only small, so it's not going to be really worth doing much with it. Not as if I'm not going to use it. It is going to go to the cow yard, and we may draw some bales with it. So, right, you can live in here for now. But there we go. So, the person on Snapchat that was asking me for it, I can't remember your name. I'm so sorry. I would remember your name and give you a shout out. But there you go. There's your 7810 bought. And a couple of people did say Ford. A TW is quite slow. So that's the next best thing. Right. Now we're going to get into something a bit more modern. I couldn't really do that. I couldn't jump from modern to classics to modern. I'd want to use the 7810 all the time. Right. So field 10 is going to be barley. So we'll get that one out of the way. I'm not going to seed it. Well, I may do. Where's the fill point for seeds? Is it here? Yeah, it is. It's here. So, we'll get that field done. Actually, no. We're going to we'll seed field 15 and 14 first, because I'll set them on course play. Or I may. Well, which one's bigger? Field 10 or field... Ah, fuck it. We'll do field 15. So field 15 is going to be soybean, isn't it? Yes. That's what I did say. So as you can see, we didn't do too bad a job in what's it. Now, I am going to record a course to do this, just so when the farm gets bigger and we've got more stuff to do, you know, we're not going to be waiting around, so we'll just start it here. So we'll just go Oh no, we want to go in that one. Is that it? I can't remember now. Yeah. Right, I'm not going to be in cab for the first, like, headland or so, just to make sure. Now, it shouldn't take too long to seed, but I may jump cut it here and there, like, you know, come back when we're about halfway through it, and then when we finish it, because I do want to. I'm only cosplaying it to help for when we really get a big farm going, and if we're doing something else. So, right, as always, I shall BRB. I'll be back probably when I'm about halfway through or just over, so see you in a minute. Right, so we're back. I've just done the one side of the field past the telegraph poles. I sort of started with this side just to make it a bit easier for when we go on the other side, because of course you got to go around the telegraph poles and everything. Now I am going to record cosplay calls for all of our fields, especially field 14, because that's huge. But I am not going to really do much cosplay recording at the cow yard. The main reason is I want to do the cow yard as our thing. So, like, we go to the arable yard now and then, you know, we will do arable, but, you know, no, I don't really want to record videos of seeding or ploughing, you know, which we're not going to do, but, you know, mainly seeding and that. I really don't want to record videos of them, because they're quite hard to actually talk over and, you know, actually make a video with. That's why I'm just going to jump cut these ones out, and then, you know, we may do something else this episode if it's a bit short, but really all we've got to do is seed. So So yeah, hopefully you like the choice of tractor, the 7810. I knew people wanted to see it, but the one I had didn't have IC or anything, so I made sure to go get the other one I could get my hands on. Also, we may be bringing the multiplayer back on a server. I'm going to borrow someone's server to put it on. But I'm kind of going with the idea of I'm not going to put private mods on and stuff like that. And it will be if whoever is on the server when I'm on and I'm about to record is in the video. So if like you don't see Joe or Dan or someone, it's because they weren't on when I recorded. I'm not waiting around like I did last time. It takes too long, and I could have recorded like 2 or 3 other videos by then, but right, I'm doing this out of cab to make sure Courseplay doesn't miss any. That's why I'm doing it like this. Right, so I shall see you when the field is finished. Right, here we are, field all seeded in soybean, sorry. So next field to do is field 14, which we're going to put in canola. I'm going to do that off screen along with field 10. And then I'm going to just sort of have a little chat about what we're going to be doing with the cows, because we all love cows. So, stop you bugger. So what we're actually going to be doing is, oh god, with the cows and the animals, because if you look on the map how everything is so spread apart, I'm going to set it so that when we get to doing the sheep, which aren't that far away to be honest, like the cows and the sheep are quite close, I'm going to put it so the sheep have their own kit but not their own tractor. So we have to drive the tractor to the place, but there's already like a mower and a tedder. Because think about it, sheep only want water and hay or grass, so all we need is a mower, a tedder. We can bring the baler with us and something to pick it up. But the cows I am most definitely going to bring. We're definitely going to have our own set of kit up there, like we're already starting to collect up there. The 7810 is going to go up there, and maybe we'll get rid of the 3000 series, and that can come here. But I definitely want like them 3 tractors up there, so I want the 7810, the 3000, and the grey and gold up there. Just because it'd be a nice sort of set of stuff. But we may sell the 3000 series, so I might sell that and buy a bigger Massey or another like sort of oldish Massey. Also, we're gonna start expanding the farm maybe this way. Let's see how much them fields are. How much are these fields? Probably like £1 million each, but we'll have a look. Put super speedy mode on. Right, how much is this? 78,000. It's 4.8 hectares. Now that isn't too bad. How much is this one? 60. We could buy this today. We'd only have 7 grand left. But then that would add another arable field to our collection, and we've only got 1 combine. I'm not sure yet. You decide. Shall we buy field 12 or save field 11? Both pretty big fields. Field 11 though will want baling afterwards, which is going to be another. But that just means there's another extra bit of money to come off it. See, that's what I'm trying to make, is the farm be productive, because what I used to do is I'd like combine a field. If I didn't need the bales, I'd just plough it back in, the straw. But then I realised they're going for about £279 a bale, so you do make a bit of a killing off it if you can get them up quick, which I did. I got both fields baled in about 3 hours real life. No, stack, sorry. That included the driving all the way up there for the 2 loads that I did off screen. But yeah, I will do field 14 and 10 off screen, and I'll get them both seeded. It does feel like, eventually we will get to the point where I won't do much off screen. It'll mostly all be on video. We're going to do some mowing as well. Maybe next episode we'll get the grey and gold out with the PZ, which we'll buy. Because there's already a Courseplay course set up for that, so I can kind of leave that running whilst we take some other kit up there, which is what I want to do. I also want to get all the kits set up for the cows, so when we make the grass bales, we can sort of get them going and start producing and whatever. But the kit we're going to be using for the silage is this. It's a New Holland T3 2305, which is reskinned, which was reskinned by Bob, who is in our Discord. We're going to be doing sorry. Going to be doing maize. I've got a JF1455 and all that, which they work, but they're really small, so they take ages. So we could do with another. We're going to have to get a maize planter in. Which one's plants maize? That one does. That one does. Or that one. That's 121 grand. That's 29. Now, I don't mind doing it with a smaller thing. Oh, what working whip's that? 4.5. What's that one? 3. So we probably get that one. And the field that we'd probably do maize in is, if I was going to do a maize harvest, I'd do all 3, because I would make sure. Well, actually, I'd probably do 15 and 14 to make sure the pit was absolutely full. Well, I don't want it absolutely full, because then it doesn't really make it good, does it? It's a bit what's it. But anyway, we'll discuss that when we get to the time. For now, we may just put. We may just get a JF. We may just get a little JF or the little Massey Ferguson for 6 grand and just plonk a trailer on the back of it and just run it like that. I think that'd probably be the best way. But we're definitely going to need to upgrade. We're definitely going to need to get some more arable grass fields up there, because we've only got 1, and 1 is nowhere near enough. We're going to need like 3 or 4 at least to just make a little dent in that pit. But anyway, I've been rambling for too long. So thank you everybody for watching. Leave a like down below if you enjoyed. Add me on Snapchat. Join our Discord. Add me on Discord. Join our FSC that we've created. Like me on Facebook, because the page is now becoming more active. Follow me on Instagram. And what's the other one? And that's it. Happy farming and goodbye.